Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to YouTube Hop Sports September by the Paper Crafting YouTubers on Facebook. So, as you can tell, the theme of the month is sports. And this is my grandson Jason, and this is one of his uh, soccer soccer photos. And I'm going to use those Bramble Fox dies. They're just too cute. And this is a alpha by Scrapbook.com, and then the Hero Arts um, hexagons. And I am going to use one of those stickers. That was very, very hard to choose. You will see later. I use paper from there, and I wanted to show it just to show the variety of green in there. But these are super thin papers. I was kind of disappointed when I got them in and seen how thin they were. And it's probably been a year and a half since I got this, and this is the first time I am using it. I cut out the squares, and then I cut out this other paper and just to go on top of it, and just decided it was way too busy. It was white sketches on there, and so they're put to the side. I'm sure I'll use them at some time or another, if nothing else but the other side. But then I cut out these little frames to go on them, and it kind of looks like it's 3 layers now, which it isn't. But you can tell more on the layout that it's the white frames. And I already matted the photo. And this is going to be a very quick video. It being a hop, you won't be here very long, and you could go on to the next uh, layout video. I cut out the Bramble Fox dies twice. I did them in yellow and also red. There are those colors on that ball down there. It kind of looks like mixed media. And I thought about doing mixed media in the background, and I thought, well, it's got a lot of purple in that ball. And I couldn't think of anything I had that was that dark a purple. And so I just went with this instead. And I wasn't sure how I wanted these on here, but I knew I wanted them on here. And oh, I did cut that little banner in a piece of scrap paper that had orange, because the ball does have yellow and orange on it. So I wanted to use those colors on my layout. I fussy cut the balls off of, well, that paper I mentioned before. Yeah, that's right. That's where this came from, because I knew it was a scrap. So it had to come from one of these or the other. And I'm kind of thinking maybe it was from it. I cut the soccer out of another page and fussy cut around it. Well, I did put white cardstock under it and glued it on there so that it'd be sturdier, because I knew I wanted foam tape underneath it. And I do have foam tape underneath all those stars. And I'm looking at this, and everything on that sticker page seems action oriented. And I thought about using that blue one very, very, very quickly. I changed my mind. I thought, man, I don't want all that blue on here. It does not look good. So there is a paper in there that has the blue. So I figured I could save it to use with that paper, and it'd look a lot better. And the sticker I finally decided on was sweet smell of victory. And I put it on there and then thought, man, it'd show up better if I added some white. So I added some white to it. And if y'all noticed, I'm not using my ATG gun, and that is because I can't find any adhesive to go in it. I know I have a box full of 12, and I bought that way back in 2020. Everybody was talking about how hard it was to find adhesive, and I thought, man, it was during the lockdown. I thought maybe I should order me some. And so I did. However, I haven't scrapped as much as I used to. So it hasn't gone as quickly. And it was sitting right there, right there, right there. And I was always moving it, and it was close by. And I thought, I really need to move that somewhere where it is out of the way. And yeah, out of mind, out of sight, out of memory. I don't know where I put it. So I'm using that Tombow Mono, and I do not like it. I had to stop the video and glue down all those hexagons because they were not sticking. I went to put my photo on, and they were moving already. And then this little uh, Sweet Smell of Victory. I had to look again to make sure what it was. It moved right away, so I went ahead and put foam tape on it. So I'd have a little dimension on that other hexagon there, and also that it would stick. I'm using my little star punch, and I believe that's, oh, I would hate to say what brand it is and not know, but I know I got it at Hobby Lobby on the clearance for like $2 and something. And it stars matched real well with the ones on the Bramble Fox die. And I did ink all the stars in orange by Close to My Heart um, ink and added it. But yeah, I had fun making it, but it was really quick after I did the hexagons. And yeah, um, oh, in the background is chiffon, basil, and I thought about using white, but I thought, man, I got a lot of white on here. I want to make another color, and the grass kind of looks yellow because, our summers are pretty much on the hot side. And the group he is in is a Christian group, and they play different churches in the area. So some of their trips got some fun sightseeing on those weekends because they would go for the whole weekend wherever, and he would play soccer. And this year, on this particular year, it was a couple of years ago, they had so many kids sign up, they had two groups. But yeah, there is my layout. And like I said, I did have fun making it. And I was looking through my alphas and I thought, oh man, that would make the perfect all star. And it does come, I think, with different alphas you can use for a few of the letters. Not all of them are the same. So I picked the fanciest looking ones for my all star. And there's my double, but that one's only double pieces of paper, red and yellow. And there's a Sweet Smell of Victory, although it's a wee bit blurred. And uh, there was a couple, two stickers with the uh, ball, but I wanted to use the ones that was cut out. And there's my scrap piece of orange, and I thought it went really well. That one little piece looks kind of sort of like, a soccer ball. And so I made sure I got that little bit of scrap. And there's the soccer that I fussy cut out of one of the papers and put on there. And like I said, it's super thin, so I put cardstock behind it. But that's it. That's my layout. And although I had fun with this layout, I had so much more fun scrapping the photo of him covered from head to toe with mud at one of his soccer games. All the kids were, but kind of think he was the worst. I mean, they all look bad, but it was kind of funny to look how much mud they accumulated during the game. But I'll try to remember to put the link down there below so you can watch it if you'd like to. But make sure you check out everybody else that is in the hop today. There's a list down there below, and you'll get to see all kinds of sports layouts. Plus, there's a video going on that is back to school, hosted by Sarah Scraps. Half of them was yesterday and half today, and I was on the half yesterday. So lots of back to school videos too. But thank you all so very, very much for watching. I really appreciate that. And I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.